to A Gypsy's Kiss, the final blog. I'm Shelley Carney.
And I'm Toby Eunice. Stick with us a couple of seconds and we'll tell you about our future. All right, we're on. So we wanted to share with you that we're celebrating our future with a bottle of Delatorre Sparkling Moscato, Italian. I don't know why I keep looking at the lights up there. So I just need to read this to you. A Delatorre Italian Moscato, vino spumante de qualità de tipo aromatico dolce. The Italians know how to say that, sparkling white wine. It's very sweet, but we figured between sweet and sparkly, this would be a good day for it. What are we toasting?
You know what we're toasting.
You tell me what we're toasting.
The future.
The future.
Future.
You know what? I got to get our script.
We have a script?
Well, we don't have a script, but we do. I want to start with this. Hi, everybody, and welcome to our final live stream. Well, actually, that's not quite true, but I'll explain it to you in just a few moments. So welcome to our final show, in which you will see Toby Eunice and Shelley Carney as A Gypsy's Kiss. You may see Shelley Carney and Toby Eunice at some time in the future as Lady at the Oracle, and we'll tell you more about that in just a few minutes. We do plan to get to Q&A eventually. Not eventually, but I feel like I'm under audio here. Hang on. Let me turn my volume up just a little bit. Talk to me for just a sec.
Hello.
Okay, you're fine. For some reason I was under. So what I'd like to do is, rather than do a presentation, I would like to take 2 minutes, and that's how long it's going to take, to read something that many of you have probably already seen, but it very precisely defines what we want to express today. And rather going through a presentation in which I might miss some of the things, I'd rather do it this way so that you get it, and then we'll just basically open it up to Q&A. So let me read this, okay? Shelley and I are very grateful for the contributions our viewers have made to the evolution and growth of AGK. Thank you. You helped to make us the biggest fan-related property on the internet. We're also very grateful to all our subscribers and viewers for helping us to feel good about what we were doing. We are especially grateful to our moderators who really performed well in terms of making this a safe place to be. Yes, we know it was a big surprise, but when fate is telling you to let go of one thing in order to grab another, quick decisions are important. Hopefully this will help to explain our decision. Number one, we did not find Fenn's Treasure. Number two, we did not no. Number two, we did not win anything from either of the two big lotteries. No. Number three, our departure has nothing to do with anyone's rants. Number four, our departure has nothing to do with anyone's criticism. Number five, our departure has nothing to do with competition. Honestly, that's not how YouTube works. As a matter of fact, competition in a single market is actually good for everybody in the market. Number six, our departure has nothing to do with the perception of negativity in the community. Number seven, we are not angry, upset, or hurt about anything. Number eight, we don't hate anybody or anything. We are leaving this market for two reasons. First, we are no longer going to look for the treasure because, for us, it's the rational thing to do. Number one, I've been searching for this treasure for 5 years. My first recon was in October 2017, and my first blog post about the treasure was November 7th, 2013. That's the 5 years. I've been boots on the ground 32 times in 3 different states. Shelley has been boots on the ground 11 times in 3 different states. As much as we've tried, we have no idea what any of the riddles in the poem mean. We're pretty confident in Where Warm Waters Halt and Canyon Down. After that, meh. which is why we've had some of the videos that we've had that we get so criticized for. So we've spent thousands of hours and thousands of dollars looking for the treasure, and we still have no idea where the treasure could be hidden, and we're not getting any younger, and we have other more productive and rewarding things we want to do with that time and money. This is not a personal thing. This is not, it's just we can't do this anymore. We can't spend any more time on it because we're not making headway. And second, although I could cite some boring YouTube statistics, the bottom line is that a small market is shrinking. I am confident that the 350,000 searchers, quote, is a myth. The number is significantly smaller, perhaps as much as by an order of magnitude. This may sound a bit mercenary to some, but based on Social Blade data, Social Blade is an application that tracks YouTube activity, it would take 5 years for us to get to 20,000 subscribers. We don't actually think that number could be achieved, but that's how long it would take to get there if there was a big enough market. And that's with a 40-hour work week, evolving production values, and 250 weeks worth of original content and 5 or more programs a week. So I'm 69. I don't know if I could be doing that until I'm 74. So we are off to a new project in a new YouTube market, one that offers more potential and requires significantly less effort on our part. The best part of my week is the 2 days I spend with my partner and best friend creating content for our YouTube channel, and that will continue. If you'd like, we'll keep you in the loop. Honestly, though, it's pretty far out on the woo-woo scale, but we happen to have the necessary expertise, skills, experience, interests, and the technology to pull it off. Lastly, we hope you continue to think of us as friends, and if you want to explore the woo-woo, please subscribe to us at our new channel, ladyandoracle.tv. That's ladyandoracle.tv. We'll launch it in mid-November. Warmest regards, Toby and Shelley. I'm sorry, when I wrote that, I was writing it for myself. But so, additional commentary?
Nope.
All right. So, there are 2 other things that I want to update you on. Number one, regarding the Fenn videos that we've created, the ones that are specifically Fenn, where he's basically the main actor. I did give everybody permission to download those and use them. I did not give anybody permission to upload them onto their own YouTube channels. That's copyright infringement, and we don't want you to do that. We want you to take advantage of them. So that's the first thing. If you have them up, we'd appreciate it. You take them down. And honestly, we don't have to do anything about it. Eventually, YouTube will notice it, and the 3 copyright strikes will end your YouTube channel. So I'm just going to suggest that you take them down. YouTube will take care of it for us if you don't. But God bless you. So it was just funny to see that. Yes, you can download the videos and use them for your own personal development, research and growth. So that's number one. Number two, Shelley and I will be re-uploading. They're not actually downloaded. We will be moving from private to public all our other videos. That will take time, though, because we have to scrub them, and I'm going to put that in quotes. We have to scrub them. And what that means, so that in order for those videos not to compete with our new brand, which is a very different brand, well, not a very different, it's still going to be Shelley and Toby, but we have to go through each one of them and remove our names from them so they don't show up in search engine results. And those names are all in sometimes the title, sometimes the description, and always in the tags. So we have to go through each one of those videos and take that out of there. So when after we establish our new channel, which will have our names in them, A Gypsy's Kiss, AGK, doesn't show up in competition for our new channel. So we promise you, we're sorry I didn't tell you that in my first announcement, but we do plan to re-upload those videos so that you have access to them ad infinitum, for eternity. And the other decision Shelley and I talked about was we won't take anything down in 2019. We'll simply just leave it up. Now, at the same time, we're not necessarily going to be creating any new content on the in this topical area, but we will leave it up so that you can use and take advantage of. So that's the second thing. The third thing is, it's really funny because YouTube rolls out new features for content creators, and they call it rolling out. So they roll it out to the top 10% and then the next 10%, and we're someplace in around the 50% point. because of the amount of watch time that we have. So they just rolled out a new feature. They call it Premiere. And what Premiere enables you to do is to establish a live stream and populate it with an already existing video. So you get all the benefits of a live stream. That is, it can be scheduled. You can have live chat in it. But what you're doing basically is is filling that slot not with new content, but with content you've already pre-recorded. And so I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but about a month ago I tested this, and I used our weekly recap kind of thing, and it didn't test very well. And so I decided, it doesn't fit with our current strategy, and so we didn't plan to use it. But then at that time, we were only investigating the potential for transitioning to another channel. So as we made that decision, it happened to coincide with the rollout of this new feature, this new YouTube feature, Premiere. Some of you may already have it. It's not based on subscriber count or anything like that, but it's just rolled out from the top to the bottom. That's how YouTube does these things. So like I said, we're someplace in the middle of all of that. So what we've decided to do, we're going to test it. And what we've decided to do is from starting next Wednesday, I'm going to schedule a live stream in which we will play an already recorded video. And what I've decided to do, since they're so informative and so content dense, I'm going to start replaying all of the panel sessions, starting with the early one. And you watch that because that was one of the ones in which Mike Cowling was on. And Mike, of course, is always fun. So I'm going to go back and on Wednesdays, and it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be in the room. YouTube has it set up so that it starts automatically, and basically it will start streaming that particular video with live chat. So you can go back and for the conversations, and some of these videos preceded the concept of live chat, right? Not just live chat, but the fact that you could replay live chat. So that's not going to show. It's just going to be the original video, and you can create chat around that. So we're going to do that for all the entire playlist every Wednesday for the next, I think it's 25 weeks, at 25 episodes of these panel sessions. We're going to play those on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, whether it's daylight or standard, and we'll just let you go in the room and chat. And we may show up occasionally just to kind of be there and see what's going on if it's a free Wednesday night. But we thought it's a good way for us to reintroduce some of this content into the market. Now, so we're going to hold those back, basically, and that we're going to release all the other videos, hold back those, and then following that every Wednesday night, we're going to do our book club videos. So you'll be able to still have some place. Not that you don't have places to go on Wednesday nights now, but we thought it was a good way to reintroduce you to some of the content that we've already put up. And like I said, the other videos all are vlogs. It's all about you, interviews. What else am I missing? You already have the Fenn videos.
Night ones?
The Friday night Fenn Dangos, all of those are going to go up, and Shelley and I have committed to working on that through the week because I'm leaving for the East Coast next week. So by, I'll say Monday of next week, all our other videos will have been reintroduced to the channel, and you'll have full access to them, except, of course, for uploading them to your own channel. Okay? So I think that's all I needed to say. I read you the notice. The last thing is I'm getting farewells from people. I don't think of this as farewell. I think of this as it's like us changing jobs. We don't give up on our friendships because we change a job, right? So we're just changing jobs, right? We're going to go do this kind of work someplace else on a different topic. And if you're into the woo-woo, feel free to join us. But for the friendships that we've developed over the years here, we don't want to lose those friendships. We look forward to hearing from you. We occasionally will tune in to watch what you're doing on your channel. We know there's a lot of activity going on. stepping back, and we're having to step back because it's just a lot of work in an area that honestly we've just, this is going to sound harsh, it's not meant to be harsh, that we've lost interest in. We just have other things that we want to do instead of spending hours every week, month, and summer doing this treasure. And, you know, I got an interesting email from Kevin this last week, Shelley's husband, and it was a short email, and he said, fall colors. The email was fall colors plus drone, ? And I thought that was brilliant because I'm good at drones. He's good at drones. He's my best co-pilot ever. And we love traveling together, the three of us. And it's not about the treasure. It's about going out and shooting some of the beautiful fall colors with a drone, which we can do, and then we can share with our friends. So there's other things that we want to do. And it's taken a lot of time. We think we've given it the good, hard, old college try. And honestly, I can honestly say to you that I haven't ever put this much effort into something and not been successful. You know, so there's something about this that I can't do. Either it's over-engineered, the two option are it is over-engineered, or just Fenn's a really smart guy and I'm not that smart. So we're going to move on. And we hope that you use our new channel, Lady and the Oracle, .tv, as a way to keep connected to us, because we want to stay connected to you. We're changing jobs. We're not leaving our friends behind, right? And we don't see it that way, and we don't want it to be that way. Okay? So you want to start with saying hi to everybody?
All right. So we have in our room today Gregory Ferguson, and I got an email from Gregory today. Just wanted to let you know, Gregory, I appreciate all your support, and we look forward to seeing you on our new channel. We have Jazz Winters, and he is hating to see us leave, but
we're not leaving. We're
again,
changing jobs.
Join us on our new channel.
Yeah.
Michael Cohn is here. Cow Lasers. Craig Carter.
Wait, cow lasers.
I don't have the sound anymore, so.
You can. I'm sorry. Do you want me to plug your headset in?
No, that's
Okay.
fine. Cindy Guess is here. Ramblin' Pam is here.
Oh, wait. Ramblin' Pam.
Okay. The Blaze of Glory.
Oh, Blaze of Glory. We haven't seen him in a long time. He's been out. He spent the summer in up
Well,
north.
I think everybody's here today. If you.
Oh gosh. Oh, okay. All right.
They've all checked in with us. So we have Cindy Guess, Ramblin' Pam, The Blaze of Glory, World Famous Gamer.
Yeah. World Famous Gamer. You go see us on our other channel. We are not disappearing. We are not leaving. We're simply changing jobs. Okay.
Davio's here, and I do expect Davio will be joining us on our new channel. Davio, I think this will be fun for you.
Hang on. That was for you, Davio. And honestly, that intro will work here and work even better on our new channel.
Bill Cross is here, and a little later in the chat, I saw he mentioned something about being at the Rio de los Pinos.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
We've influenced some Rio de los Pinos activity.
That's right. Well, they saw those pretty pictures, and they decided they need to be there, I
Yeah,
guess.
it is beautiful. It's isolated. It's beautiful. It's not that hard to get to, and it's undeveloped. What's the word? It starts with a P.
Primitive.
Primitive, yeah. Very primitive. We love it. And we'll go back there, honestly. I need to go back and catch a fish out of that
I don't know
river.
how primitive it is. It's got cows everywhere.
Yeah, it does have cows.
They seem pretty mundane. William is here. Yo. Adam Foddy. It was AGK that originally captivated my imagination and got me into the chase. The truth is, AGK are trailblazers, and without Toby and Shelley, none of the YouTubers would be where they are now. Well, Adam, you have been with us for a long time,
Yeah.
and we appreciate your loyalty, and I appreciate that you hang out with me on all of my channels Facebook and everywhere, so I appreciate your friendship. Let's see. Debbie Teal, hello. Hoping they reconsider. Join us on our new channel, Debbie.
Oh, by the way, although it didn't show up there, I wanted to thank Toby Fan 3000 for the $10 super chat. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much for the thought.
Yeah. Let's see. T.I. Mattis, Tammy is here. Dwight Gwynn. I've got a handful of people to thank, I think he means, if and when I find the treasure chest. I'd like to give them each a piece of something from the chest, too.
Oh,
Fingers
that would
crossed.
be cool.
Steve Hyatt, wonder if they found the treasure. Nope.
We did not find the treasure.
Our treasure is each other in the future. So, yeah, we found that treasure. Let's see. Paul McGinty's here. K-Pro, hello.
Well,
From Raven's Nest.
I don't know. We may have to come up with a new one for her.
Yeah. Let us know, K-Pro, if you want a new sound. So looking.
So the blaze
Digital.
of glory, what we've always said is that if we found the treasure, we would remain anonymous, but we would inform the community that it had been found.
Oh, absolutely.
That did not happen. We've said that from the very beginning. It's on videos. There's video proof that we did that from the very beginning. And so we know if we had found the treasure, we would tell you we found the treasure.
The treasure had been found.
We would tell the media would have been informed that the treasure had been found. Yeah.
Digital Coin Hut. Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh yeah. Welcome
Yeah.
back. Nice to see you again.
Karen Werner, Toby 3000's wife.
Wow. Hi, Toby Werner's wife, Karen.
Eric Schmidt, one of our moderators. I think we're going to have to keep moderators if we're going to be doing live chats in the future.
Yeah. So if moderators, the reason I took you down was because I thought it was fair to you guys to do that. That wasn't wasn't meant to be disrespectful. It was done out of respect and love for what you guys have done for us. But we've got a new channel, and if you're into the woo-woo, just send. So we have a new email address. It's ladyandoracle@gmail.com. ladyandoracle@gmail.com. So if you want to moderate, if you're into the woo-woo, and
you want to help us keep our chat positive and safe,
just let us know, and we'll put you as moderators. You'll have to. Actually, I don't think you even have to subscribe. Just let us know, and we'll put you as. We'll make you moderators on the new channel as well. So it'll be a little bit mellower, I think, is where we're at.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Jason's here.
Which Jason?
Your son.
Oh, hey, Jason Michael. How are you doing? Nice to see you.
Yeah.
We had lunch yesterday, he and I.
I saw on Facebook.
Oh, was
He
it
had pictures
pictures?
of him with his motorcycle saying it might be the last ride
Oh,
for the season. 'cause
yeah,
it
was
It's been getting
pretty. I
rainy.
asked him about it, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, like, what are you doing?
Lisa Smith is here. Fenn Treasure Hunters. Goldilocks. Maverick Searcher.
You have to read when you get down to Julie.
Dev JB. Bill Kaiser. A lot of Toby Fan 3000. John Werner. I see the wife gets around. I may need some of Shelley's consulting. Hi, all. That's cute. Michael Cohen. Lori Barnes.
Oh, that's a new name.
Yeah. I don't know that name. That's new.
Yeah. Hi,
Hello.
Lori.
Raw on a mission. Hello. Figured he'd drop in.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Malloy. Journeyman. Karabucha.
Karabucha from Virginia, my old stomping grounds. Oh, no.
Where'd it go? Look at this.
Okay.
It popped.
Okay, hang on. We got to back it up now.
So you can talk to them for a minute.
Well, I'm going to go back. Let me go back to... Man, this chat is screaming today.
Yeah. It's a lot of people.
Okay. Rubber on a mission. Let me see. Where did you stop?
Yeah, good question. Brad Kinzer. They're all happy that we're bringing, well, let's just say many of them are happy for having the videos come back. Explain woo-woo. Do you want to talk about the woo-woo?
So there is an area in which Shelley and I, me longer, primarily because I'm older, have always had an interest, and that is in the reading of the cards. And the cards readings. Cartomancy, that's right.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had picked that up.
I know lots of stuff.
I used to call myself a cartomancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back in the 80s, I picked up the necessary education, the education necessary to read the cards. And I found out that I had a very good capability for it, right? That I was very good at it, and it helped a lot of people. It not that I'm there to have people change their minds about anything, but just to help them. And it was a tool that I used. And so I did it for years and years, and then I got busy with kids. And I learned 2 decks. I learned the standard deck, and I learned the tarot deck. And I'm one of the things I discovered was that the tarot deck for me wasn't as much fun. The standard deck was much more fun. And then, so for years and years, I didn't do it. I was talking with Jason yesterday, and I was telling him about the new channel, and he reminded me that there were always tarot decks and standard decks all over the house when he was growing up. As I did these things and got interested. And as a matter of fact, I don't want to say I got famous. I was well known on what was then the AOL chat rooms, because I had my own chat room, and people would come in to read the cards, and that's how I got really, really good at it. Anyway, so Shelley, of course, is by nature a relationship, by who she is. She's very good not only at relationships, but she's very good at understanding people. And so it's a skill that we've always played off on each other. We do it on, if you've watched us on her channel, The Softer Side, it's that we do that. But recently, within the past, I don't know, year? How long have you indicated an interest?
Like April.
Yeah. She took an interest in the cards and started working with them and started finding decks that she was comfortable with and got really good at it. And so we thought to ourselves, at that point, starting in about July, we started considering the migration to a new channel. And we were going to do it over the winter eventually, because Shelley also did the research on this new market and discovered some amazing things about the numbers and where they were in terms of the implementation of technology. And so we saw it as a real opportunity. And we were, at the same time, we were kind of losing interest in searching for the treasure. Not necessarily the community, but searching for the treasure. And so we were eventually going to migrate over to something. And then last week, the bottom fell out of the market, and it just, Saturday was just such a terrible, ugly day. I called her, I don't mean terrible and ugly, but I gave her the facts statistically, and we just decided we need to move now. There's no use. We're spending 40 hours a week in developing content here. And we felt like, well, if we're going to do that.
Toby wanted a day off.
Yeah. You know what? My Sunday is a 7-hour day that consists of preparing for the next week. So I really felt like, you know what? I want to go to Rail Yards Market. I want to go see my granddaughter play soccer. So anyway, we made that decision, and over the past several months, we've combined our skills and our technology with this new channel. And it's going to be when I say woo-woo, what I mean is it's going to be a channel on which Shelley and I do live readings with the cards, whatever deck we have. So the other thing that happened is kind of in the mid-2000s, a style of deck came online, and it was called the Oracle deck. And I picked one up, and I looked at it, and I said, well, if I ever do this again, I'm going to use an Oracle deck. And the reason is it was a lot less restrictive for me than the tarot, and slightly less restrictive than the standard deck, what they call the Gypsy Witch deck. And so recently they've come out with some of these beautiful, there's more and more of them, of these Oracle decks, and they give you a lot of freedom for storytelling. And I love telling stories. And so we decided that we'd start that. Then, so we had a plan. And we were testing the technology, and this last week I had time, and I started figuring out how we were going to use one camera on the deck and one camera on us. And tell me when you guys get bored with this, because I can bore you to death. So we started testing the technology, and Tuesdays, Shelley and I came in. We've still been using our Tuesdays and Thursdays for planning. And so she came in, and I was wondering about the decks that we'd want to be using. And I said, I really need to start getting better with a tarot deck, learning it better than I had, and being more comfortable with it. And she said, she was looking, the whole time she was looking at her phone, and she said, well, why don't you just use one of the apps? And I said, what? One of the apps? They have apps for these things now? And when she first said it, what I assumed it was like an educational app, like it showed you the card and then you flipped it over and you could see what the card meant in both upright and reverse. And she said, no, it's a full card reading app. And I took her phone from her and I went through the first one. And I think within about, 10 minutes, I had ordered and downloaded about 5 of them. And within about another 15 minutes, I had connected the app into our streaming app. And so now I had this thing where Shelley and I were on one side and the card and the app were on the other, and you can do a full reading with the app. So one of the big differences you're going to see in our channel when you visit us is that we are going to be reading cards, but there's not going to be any cards. There's not going to be any decks, no shuffling. It's all going to be done digitally. And so we think the fact that we're going to give this digital capability to this. So reading the cards is reading the cards. There's lots of people out there that do it, and a lot of them do well. Our hero in all of this happens to be a young woman whose name is Stargirl. She's probably the age of my youngest daughter. She started last April, and she has 204,000 subscribers. And she does it with one camera that's probably her iPhone. And she's okay at the cards. She's very good. But she has 204,000 subscribers that she's gotten in 6 months. So what we're going to bring to the new market is a little bit more technology and our knowledge and expertise, and the fact that we have such a good way with one another to talk these things out. So we decided that's where we want to go. So when we're talking about woo-woo, that translates to either tarot or oracle card reading live and online. So we have the 800 number. People will be able to call in and we'll be able to do live readings for them, or they can text in, or they can send us voicemails, all of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our technology and our personalities to a market that right now doesn't have that, but we're hoping that eventually will help to change the market as well. And in the meantime, build a strong YouTube channel that doesn't require anywhere near the amount of work, because there's no research involved. Whatever research there is going back and reminding myself what each one of those cards in the tarot deck, the 78 cards in the tarot deck, represent, both upright and reverse. So after that, there's no presentations, there's no lineup. We're going to start releasing a couple of pre-recorded videos next week. And then after that, we'll go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the moment. That might expand. I would love to do a Friday night with me, just, opening it up to our subscribers, but I can't do that until we've got a good subscriber base and I can expect them to come in. But we'll start on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and basically we're going to take the text messages and the voicemails that we got in the previous week and read from those with people's questions. So if you watch our Tuesday show next week on ladyandoracle.tv, it's going to be a show about how to ask the cards a question. And in that show, we'll give you our new 800 number. And if you want to ask a question of the cards that you want us to read, I'm going to be traveling Thursday through Monday of next week. But if you want to leave send a text message or leave a voicemail with your question after seeing the video on how to ask a question of the cards, you're welcome to do that. And we'll answer it on one of the upcoming shows. So that's what we talk about. That's how we define woo-woo. Okay? Mm-hmm. I hope that's enough to enable you to make a decision of, I want to go join that channel, subscribe to that channel, or, this is crazy, I just want to talk about the treasure. And we're not going to talk about the treasure,
nope.
Okay? We're not going to talk about the hunt, we're not going to talk about the treasure.
Well, we will be doing coaching advice.
Yeah,
so sort of the softer side will be a part
so
of that.
So if you need help, Davio, if you need help in having one of those moments where you're frustrated, just come in, we'll do a card reading, it'll make you all feel better.
We hope.
Because we love you, Davio.
We should. All right, so let's go back to saying
Okay.
who was in the room. Journeyman, Copper Dan, Julie Smith, Paul Wood, Doug Scullery, Belva Jenkins.
Doug Scullery, what does that sound familiar? What does Belva say?
She says, thank you, Toby and Shelley, for all you have done for the Fenn search community. I feel so sad, but wish you all the best in your new direction.
Do not be sad, Belva. We're doing something that makes us happy, and we hope eventually, if you come to visit us, it makes you happy too.
That's right. Mike is fun.
Mm.
You said Mike is a lot of fun. She said Mike is fun.
Yeah.
They want to know if we'd still be interested in documenting the solve. I don't think...
Sean, wait, back up. Was that Sean Martinez?
Yeah. Hello, cow lasers. And he's going to. So he's answering questions. What were you saying? What was I saying? David Paisano has said, the word oracle comes from the Latin verb
Orare.
orare, to speak, and properly refers to the priest or priestess uttering the prediction. Interesting show title. Thank you.
Well, now you have a better idea of what we'll be doing, David.
And
Hope you join us.
Diana Grieve is here. Rachel Dreadful, looks like.
Is that a treasure chest?
They want to know if somebody finds the treasure, would you still want to do an interview and document it and all that?
No. There are people in the FenTube community that could do that for you.
I think you're going to have enough big interviews.
Right.
Like
you're not going to have to worry about whether Toby and Shelley are...
CNN or whatever. Somebody's going to want to talk to you.
But you
Lots of
can
people.
sign, if you do find the treasure, sign on and ask us to do a reading about your future. We'll be happy to do that.
James Cruz. Charles Chapman.
Rachel Dreadful, that is a treasure chest on our counter back there over my shoulder, right here.
The bronze.
Right there.
Bronze. Is it bronze?
It's brass. And actually, it was a treasure chest that we bought when we were doing drone testing with the infrared camera. So we just have some mementos in there. So it is a treasure chest. It's
Probably
not the
start
treasure.
storing our oracle cards in there.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Charles Chapman. Oh, he and his wife have the Facebook page.
DAK is going to miss Friday Fandango, but we will have something similar in the future.
There might be another version of a Friday. It's not going to be, well, it can't be called Fandango.
But you can still talk to Toby.
Yeah.
Would it be like talk to Toby or something? Do you still want pictures when I retrieve the chest?
Blaze of Glory, no, send them to any of the other, but you've got your own channel.
Right?
Put it on your channel.
Yeah. K-Pro says, will you pop in as a guest on other FenTube channels from time to time?
Nope. No. I'm one of those people that once they make a decision, and I think to some extent Shelley agrees with me on this, once you make a decision to move forward, you relieve yourself of the past as quickly and completely as possible. And that's important. And that's how we feel. We don't feel like you know where to find us. You know how to talk to us. So we don't feel like we're abandoning the community, but we've got to put this past us so that we can focus on our future.
Anybody who still wants to be friends and talk about anything else, we're open to that.
Yeah.
But we're not interested in talking about the treasure anymore.
We don't think it's a productive use of our time.
Right.
And that is not to criticize. That's not a criticism of anybody. We all have to make up our minds on what we invest our free time in and our disposable income in. And we know that there's some people that will choose to do this, and we don't disrespect them. We just have chosen. This is, I hate to say this one is all about us. We have made the decision to move forward, put the past behind us, and put the treasure hunt behind us, and move forward with this new project. But by putting the treasure hunt behind us, the investing the time and money in something else, that doesn't mean we put our friends behind us. Our friends will outlive the treasure hunt. That's how we see it, and we hope that's how you see it.
Douglas Kubler says, will there be a four-wheel drive for sale?
No, I love my four-wheel drive because we're still going to do things. That doesn't mean, for example, that we won't. We will be back to the Rio de los Pinos, Kevin and I have already decided that. And
So
that's
leave it in good shape there, Bill Cross.
yeah. So, the reason is we were skunked the last time. In terms of trout fishing, we were skunked on the Rio de los Pinos. We went to it was not a good time for trout fishing. I want to go back and pull a brown trout out of 3 or 4 of those beautiful little riffles on the Rio de los Pinos, and I need a 4-wheel drive truck. We still have to cross that river, and we still have to go over that 4-wheel drive road. So. Yeah, I'm keeping it. I love it. I put a cap on it. It's just beautiful. It loves me back. Next to Shelley, it's my next best friend. So,
Marty Bird says, you taught me about drones, Toby. Thanks.
you're welcome, Marty. And that's another hobby I've missed because it's been so tied to us going out and looking for the treasure that I realized that I hadn't used my drone except for that. And when Kevin mentioned this idea about going out and shooting, the fall colors. It struck me, let's go do that. Let's head up to Pecos, or let's go out to the corn maze here in Albuquerque and do some fall color drone shooting and then share those
There's
pictures.
more fall colors in Albuquerque right now than there is in Virginia. In fact,
Oh, leave my Virginia alone.
I was
just-
there.
okay,
It
they
had
just-
nothing for me.
Okay.
Green
Rain.
leaves.
It was a rainy summer, I'm sure. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
Well, that's
And
not
worse,
an excuse.
and worse, when it does that, they stay green until a big wind, and then everything falls off the trees, and there is no fall.
There's no excuse for that. My daughter got married. Well, you could give me a wedding gift of,
That's why I
Fall
still order
colors.
the chocolate cake and champagne party. So.
yeah. We're drinking the champagne now, so
Mm.
we have to get new champagne.
Mhm.
Ryan Spackman, what is woo-woo? And we explained that.
Okay,
so
we
I'm sure
explained
he
what
has that.
woo-woo. You probably were better off not hearing the explanation if you're not interested in.
Monkeyfication?
Yeah.
Sounds like Fenn fatigue. When you've been in the search too long and you've run out of ideas.
I
Sounds
think
like it, doesn't it?
it's that, the combination of that and the fact that I'm 69 years old and I want to do other things with my life.
You can't spend the rest
I've
of your
never
lives on
been
this.
I've never been the kind of person that limited himself to one form of off-work distraction. It's always been a dozen things. I was always coaching, hunting, fishing, traveling, et cetera, et cetera. This is the first time where something has taken over so completely that I don't do anything else. And
Yeah, well, you got YouTube in the treasure, so
Yeah.
there's still the two.
yeah. So if it is a form of fatigue, but it's a fatigue that's the recognition that this is a lot of hours, and B, every hour that you spend doing that, whether it's making YouTube videos about it or actually looking for it, it's hours that you're not doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
And my granddaughter is in her 5th week of her soccer season, and I finally got to see a soccer game last Saturday. That's not a healthy grandpa. That's not a grandpa that's going to be remembered by. My granddaughter is not going to remember me because I spent hours on the Fenn Treasure. She's going to remember me that I'm standing on the sidelines admiring her skills.
Or teaching them to her.
Or teaching them to her, yeah. Yeah, soccer in New Mexico. I will say this about the difference between soccer in New Mexico and soccer in Virginia, especially if it's the Washington area girls soccer, WAGs, is very different. They're Virginia, that soccer that
They're
we played.
very serious. in
Yeah,
Virginia.
very serious. We're very serious.
We're serious.
Toby Udis, very serious.
That's right. Karabucha says, you are a wonderful team, combination of head and heart.
I love being the heart person. I just love being the heart person.
You don't know this, but it's true. He is a heart person. He hides it. And that's why I'm excited about this new channel, is he can't hide it anymore. He's got to flaunt it, share it, and show it off. And I'm excited about that. Because now everybody gets to know what I know. Charles Chapman. Shouldn't an oracle know where it is?
Exactly, Charles. Exactly.
We do know where it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't. No. We do believe it exists. We just
okay.
believe that we can't find it.
M. Scott, King Oracle, Jim Little, David Paisano.
What does Jason say?
I don't think the waning of the overall numbers that make a channel work are necessarily a reflection of your skills.
Right. Agreed. Oh, he must have been answering somebody.
Oh, well, he wrote it to us.
Huh.
So does your new venture include an RV and an Instant Pot? Love you guys. Well, my husband loves to cook in the Instant Pot. but we
you
don't
know
have
what?
an RV at this point.
Oh, we did go looking at RVs. Actually, another friend of mine, Janet Bridgers, and I went looking at RVs because I keep thinking about doing that. I've got to, like I said, I'm not ready to do that. I'm ready to spend time with my friend here.
Eric Schmidt, the softer side will be putting all her eggs in this one basket, the Lady in Oracle, and we're going to be doing our coaching as well as tarot reading together in one place. So no, you won't see any more of the softer side. It'll be just Lady in the Oracle. All the best, says Philip Aveline. Treasure Carver will miss our videos. Well, of course, they're going to be coming back up.
The videos will go back up. It'll take us a little time, like I said, and we'll reserve the panels and the book club for the Wednesday night premiere. And again, this is all based on the fact that YouTube just rolled this out to us, and we want to take advantage of it.
That way, if you guys want to talk to each other
right.
on a Wednesday
get together
night,
on a Wednesday night.
You'll have a place.
Right, exactly.
And we'll keep moderators there so you'll feel safe.
Yeah.
All right. Jeremy Parnell says, glad to hear you aren't fully leaving. Good. Yes, he gets it.
Thank you, Jeremy.
BJ Chambly, hello, and hate to see you go. Good luck. We won't be far.
BJ, we're just Lady in the Oracle TV. Find us there. And although we won't be talking about treasures, we'll be talking about the treasure that we find in individuals.
Steve says, hello from Oregon. You two did great in helping the Fenn become a community. You'll be missed.
And it's still out there. We don't think the community is necessarily dependent upon our existence. We think the community is the community. And there's plenty of other places to go and things to see.
John Bobbitt's here. Hello,
Hi, John. How are you doing?
While.
Glad to see you. I want to see your RV. Come to New Mexico and show off your RV. We'll hang out for a day to a long weekend.
Yeah, we got more time now. Fibonacci, sad to see you giving up on the quest.
We're giving up on this quest and pursuing another.
Yeah, I think in the end we could make just as much money, so and we'll have earned it just as hard a work as anything else.
So you think we can make $2 million doing?
Why not?
All right, I'm with you. Here, I'll
Get
drink.
them cards out.
I will.
Let's do it right now.
I will drink to that.
All right, Brit Chaser's here. Hi, Brit Chaser.
Hey, Brit.
Thanks for joining us today. I don't care what people say. This is providing some closure. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome, Brit. We're glad you see it that way. And again, please remember that we don't see this as we see this as
a transition,
going on to a new project, and we don't believe that it should affect our friendship. Our friendships exist because we respect each other.
And we love our UK viewers, and we hope that you can join us.
And we hope that you care.
And if you guys get to where you're watching a lot, but the time isn't good for you, just let us know, and we will try to start a daytime show for you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. We will. We're still deciding on kind of a format for the week. We know we've got to do Tuesdays and Thursdays because those are the days that Shelley and I are together. But we still don't know kind of how we're going to output it. We don't know if it's going to be afternoon or evening. And we are going to go live. We are going to be live for the most part. We're going to put up, in order to establish a channel and start getting some traffic towards it, we're going to make up a couple of videos that we can put up next week. But like I said, I'm traveling from Thursday to the following Monday. I'll be out on the East Coast. And then when we come back every Tuesday, every Thursday, we'll be doing a show. We just haven't worked out the times quite yet. So, but there, if we get, if we do, 2 shows on Tuesday and 2 shows on Thursday, we're okay with that because it just means we're up twice. And then there's no additional research. And we could do one in the afternoon, one in the evening.
As long as we keep getting more questions,
right? The more questions,
we'll be here to answer them.
Exactly. The more questions we get, the more time we can spend answering them. Mm-hmm. And like I said, Tuesdays and Thursdays to us is dedicated to kind of how we work, right? Those are our work days. So we have plenty of time during the week to do a lot of other things if we want to get together, Kevin, Shelley, and I, or Jason and I. But Tuesdays and Thursdays for us are our work days. So, I don't know that this is possible, but if we wanted to start and finish at 7, we could do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
How do you start and finish at 7?
What did I say?
You said you would start and finish at 7.
Oh,
and I was
if
like,
we wanted
how do
to
you do that?
start at 1 and finish at 7.
Oh, okay.
And if you've ever seen the gamers, that's what they do.
Oh, my goodness.
They're on for 12 hours at a time.
That might be a little boring. Cow Laser says, thanks for all the videos, AGK. And a Kentucky man is here. Oh, we just got a super chat.
From Cow.
From Cow Lasers.
Thank you, Mike. That's very kind of you.
Good luck. See you at the WSOP next year.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. If we're as successful as Shelley tells me as a result of her research we'll be in this new channel, it'll be one of the first things I do. Because it's still on my bucket list. And John Bobbitt.
World Series of Poker.
John Bobbitt said we had some deal where I was going to document, to do interviews with him, and he was going to pay my entry fee into the World Series of Poker.
And that's still an open offer to you,
yeah.
John Bobbitt. Just because we have left this channel doesn't mean we're not friends anymore.
Right, exactly. Sean says we have 200 viewers. Really? What did it peak at? 201. Wow. Thank you, everybody. Wow.
Well, cheers.
Cheers to that. Damn, I will drink to.
Yay for 200.
New record for us.
That's right. We should leave more often.
We'll be back next week, but we'll
leave again.
We'll be back on Tuesday, but we're leaving on Thursday.
Okay. What's new, says a really classy duo. I know you both will do well at whatever you do next.
We hope
you.
so.
What's
Thank
new?
You. Toby has a new toy.
James Cruz. Brian Eagle's here. Brian, I hope your mother's feeling better.
Oh, James, you haven't been around for a while, apparently. No, we've been doing this, that whole, where's, is Jono in the room? Did you say Jono?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Brick Chaser.
Okay, here. That's for you, Jono. Oh, Brian Eagle is here.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, okay. So, Brian, as we said, we took everybody off moderation, and I know you may still be working with your monitor. For the folks that were moderating on our old channel and would like to moderate on our new channel, let us know. And if you're interested in moderating
Especially you, Jimmy Fast. You've been with us forever.
Yeah, exactly. And if you want to moderate on the Wednesday night Gypsy's Kiss premieres things, the streaming pre-recorded, let us know and we'll just add you. We took you out. We took you off out of respect, not because we were mad at everybody.
Well, again, we took Brian off because he was
Well, yeah, because
helping his mother.
Brian, how's your mother? Tell us how your mother is.
And best of luck in your new endeavors.
Read Davio for me.
Davio, so maybe some of my ideas are not so out there. Over-engineered is good, way over.
Yeah, Davio, we don't think anybody's ideas are too far out. I think that's what it's
John's
going
to follow us to the moon and back. Oh.
Can we go in your very nice RV?
Right? No, you can drive the truck in front of the RV.
Yeah,
He's going to follow us. See.
We'll certainly miss all the great productions. Wait, John, Bill. I know you may not be necessarily into the woo-woo, but if nothing else, do yourself a favor and show up to one of our live streams just to see how we've taken advantage of everything that we've developed to this point, plus the digital tarot decks, digital oracle decks, because it's going to be really cool. It's just amazing. It was just really fun last Tuesday when Shelley was going, we'll just use the application here, and I'm going, application? What? Like, old man, they make applications for tarot?
There's an app for that.
Boom. And I realized,
has been for a long time,
and what was amazing about it was the applications are made by the same production companies that have the artists that produce the decks that we already have. So we were familiar with the decks. I've always been fascinated with the Gaia deck because it makes such a great deck for reading women. It's really oriented towards women, and I have a real connection to it. And the other deck that I liked was the Enchanted Map deck, which is all about change. So one of the things that you find you have to watch our show.
Yeah, because
don't get me started on this.
Maybe you don't care. If you do care, follow us over there. We'll talk more.
Sorry. I can talk for hours on this subject too. So.
Telly Brown wants to know, do you know what the British refer to as a gypsy's kiss?
Yes, it's a excuse for when you're drunk going out and going to the bathroom outside. Yeah.
J-Raw, my favorite quote for this week. 2 errors. 1, to take everything literally. 2, to take everything spiritually.
Blaise Pascal, that's right. And that exactly plays into the reading of the cards. As a matter of fact, the danger in life is not knowing that there is a balance. There has to be a balance between the literal and the spiritual.
So Gold Dog wanted to know the topic, but I think we've already covered it since he wrote that, or she wrote that, I'm not sure. Jason said, additionally, your skills and your willingness to share, train, and propagate your knowledge has left an indelible mark on the YouTube search community. Well, isn't it nice?
Jason Eunice, I literally have to compliment you on your vocabulary and writing skills. I don't know where those came from, but you're brilliant at that. You're just brilliant. And by the way, I love you.
Aw, that's sweet. How about some more thumbs up, guys? I think Eric enjoys being a moderator.
Yeah, we didn't do our we decided not to go with the pre-show pitch for likes, subscribes, and shares. And
Gage Cockerham says, good luck
Thank
with
you.
the new channel. Sure, it will be a hit. Thank you for the great thought process over the months and years, says John Polasic.
John, if that's what we've done, then we've accomplished what we set out to do. we hopefully it stimulated thought and conversation.
William says, I don't have the patience and fortitude like Shelley and Toby to do a show. Douglas Kubler says, sad, you were only one more boots on the ground from finding the treasure.
Oh, thanks, Douglas. But honestly, we read the cards, and it said I would be 88 and still looking for the treasure. So.
World famous gamer, thank you. I cried. Lol. Thanks for helping me through my depression. I love y'all with Jesus love. Excuse the tears. I got ninjas in the back cutting onions. Okay.
World famous gamer, I love and appreciate the emails I get from you because if I could combine the emails I get from you, the comments I see from Davio, and the comments I get from 23 Monarcha, I could write a book with that. I could put a book together. That's fine.
Because it's by Blaise.
Blaise Pascal.
Somebody says,
Oh, somebody just said
you
Blaise.
found the Blaise, David Paisano. You saw the Blaise.
Blaise Pascal. One of the
Ross
first,
says,
Blaise
"Good luck."
Pascal, one of our first programmers, by the way, back in the 1700s.
Good luck with your new venture, says Rah Rah.
Thank you.
Davio says, yes, I see you on the next venture as this adventure continues. Woo woo.
That's us.
Jason says, I think every responsible searcher has to take measure of what they're expending to the search from time to time. For those that push the envelope, even periods of respite can be useful.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right. Paul Wood, you two are the best. Thanks for everything. Cow lasers is aliens. Show us the hen's egg nugget, Toby.
I'll do the same thing that's it right there.
Right there. When I find the chest, y'all will get a gold coin from the chest, I promise. It says
world famous gamer. Considering the amount of time that I've invested in helping you not be depressed over this, we think it should be at least 2 coins.
And world famous gamer, if you show up on our new channel, Star Wars theme for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Treasure Carver, what is woo woo? Okay, we covered that.
Telly Brown, no tears. No. Don't, when you have a good opportunity in the future and you're changing jobs and it's a great job, there are no tears. And like I said, we expect that we'll see our friends on that channel. So we have nothing to cry about.
Hot Rad Mab said, you have had me at woo woo or something like that. And then it skipped, so I lost it.
Did we say thank you to Kyle Lazarus?
But we can do it again. You can't say thank you too many times.
No, there's WSOP next year.
World famous gamer, if you do want your TTOTC book, can you autograph it and donate to me?
So let me tell you where I was last night, world famous gamer. Last night I was at the stage where I thought to myself, in order to clear my being of this, I was going to take everything, my books, my map, my signed books,
Searcher coins.
and I'm going to put Searcher coin, and I'm going to put them on eBay. So keep an eye out for that. It's everything I have, and it includes not only the Fenn books, San Lazaro, 80, the Robert Redford book. I think the Robert Redford book is yours, actually.
Yeah,
so,
it is.
So all of those, and I'm just going to put them on one eBay auction and just let go. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. Virgil Kane, going cold turkey. Yes.
Okay. Thanks for not completely walking away, says Joe.
Joe, again, we're walking away from a job, not our friends.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Marty Bird says you should consider a once-a-week show on tech and drones. I don't know if you'd get enough interest.
Yeah, it's not with the market's not out there. The people that do drones are usually associated with the drone companies, and they have their following. We're going into a market that still has opportunity, and although there is competition, there's room. It's a big enough market for unique. Kind of a unique approach to it, and the unique approach we're taking is technology and personality.
Let's see. Jake and William want to know if we could do a reading to help them find the treasure.
So what would be interesting, Jake, is next Tuesday we're going to be uploading a show to the new channel, a pre-recorded show, and one of the biggest challenges for people who practice this is getting the correct way to ask the question of the cards. And it turns out that the manner in which you ask a question is very much like what I've discussed on this program of how to ask a question. And the mistake that one makes in doing this is not calculate. You have to basically do two things. You have to be good at the question, and you have to open up your mind and or your heart, depending on what kind of person you are, to the prospective answer. So if you come on our program or send a text message to the new number or leave a voicemail, and you configure the question, right? You configure the question after watching our show, I'll be happy to try to answer that question for you. I think that's fair, because that's what you do with the cards, right? Mm-hmm. So as I started to say, generally speaking, 80% of the questions that you get from the cards deal with one of two subjects. One is romance, and the other is change, transition. And finding the treasure is a form of transition. So, yeah, if you could configure a question, I'd be happy to try and answer it.
Brent from Texas is here. Thank you for everything you did, and good luck moving forward. Feel free to send me any Fenn-related stuff you want to put behind you. See, they know you. What?
Wait, what did he say?
Feel free to send me any Fenn-related stuff you want to put behind you.
eBay. Look for an eBay.
Yeah. Toby will never give up his French nymphs.
No, I will not give up my French nymphing. No.
World famous gamer, have y'all ever read the book Pilgrim's Progress? If so, what did you think? If not, if I send you the book, would you read it?
No.
All right, Denise, I didn't see your comment.
Oh, wait, what was... Oh, no, I don't want to miss her comment, because we always miss her comment. So, K-Pro... I want to go back and find Denise's comment.
Okay, well.
I'm sorry.
Maybe you can find it on there.
Okay, good idea.
It's hard to
go
find
ahead.
on here. It keeps popping up.
Go
and
ahead.
down.
Let me see if I can find Denise's comment.
All right. Keeps popping up and down. Sometimes it's hard to catch everything. Copper Den says, I'll miss you. Thanks for everything. David Paisano says, I tried to quit once. Cold turkey is going to be hard. Well, we have each other for support.
Oh, David. Was that Denise Begley? Denise Begley, do me a favor. I'm looking at the top of my Restream IO screen right now. So just quickly type in your question again, and I promise as soon as I see it, I'll answer it. We didn't intend to miss it. Like I said, it's just hard at the rate the screaming. So please just type it in again, and I'll answer it real quick. Treasure Carver. Treasure, you already found the treasure, the experience, the places you went, but you know what, Treasure Carver, that is true. But the best treasure that I found is the partnership and the relationship that I have with this person sitting next to me. That is an calculable.
Extra flour to keep your balls separate. It's Jason's units. Jason's recipe for fry bread.
Oh, okay. So
Can you do a sample reading for each other to show some of us what to expect? Oh, we're not set up for it.
Oh, no. So in order to do that, I had to do, speaking of magic, I had to do some technology magic that meant integrating the application on the iPad with Zoom to OBS and then to YouTube. And I have the standard AGK set up here right now. So it would literally meaning flipping setups so that we could do it. But like I said, if it won't be next Tuesday, because Tuesday and Thursday we're doing pre-recorded uploads, but the following Tuesday, so that I don't know what day in November that is.
Sorry, what?
Oh, never mind.
The
So whatever
Tuesday?
Tuesday after next is, keep an eye out for us.
Well, no, we're not going to be out on the election day, are we?
Yeah.
We're coming out on election day?
No, I guess we can't. That would be. Well, maybe we'll put out a show. Oh, okay. Here's what we'll do. On Tuesday,
November
election
6th,
day.
in
So that's
fact.
election day. That would be November 8th, right?
6th.
So, no.
I know,
Yeah.
we've both already voted, so we
Right.
could do it. We
So
barely
here's what
voted.
we will do on election day. On election day, we'll do a pre-recorded video that explains the technology, what we're going to be doing. And you can see what we're doing. So it'll all make sense. We'll have the screens up. We'll show you the decks. We'll show you literally how to shuffle a digital deck, how to do the spread, and how we do the reading. So we'll do that so that it'll make sense to you.
And Jason will still be around apparently. So that's,
yeah.
There you go.
Jason,
so you're not losing Jason.
So you're not losing Jason. Jason will be on, whatever show's there, and he can talk and he can answer questions. Now, he knows that he and I, like I said, had lunch yesterday. He was aware of what direction we were heading because I spoke to him. I was at Amanda's soccer game, or my granddaughter's soccer game on Saturday, and we talked. We had lunch afterwards, and although we had all the kids, we did talk a little bit about them then. I told him about Shelley's decision, Shelley and my decision, and then he and I had lunch yesterday, and I laid out everything for him. So he's very aware of what's going on, and he can do what he wants. He's a grown man. And I respect him, and he can do what he wants. Who knows? It might be the Jason Fenn channel.
Yeah, John Wood is here. Jerry Harris is here. And Bill Kaiser says, thanks for having me on the It's All About You program. My 9-year-old now thinks I'm famous. Best of luck.
Well, there's a couple of people on it. The other one I wanted to is Steve Gahagan. I wanted to say, Steve, I hope I didn't. I hope you didn't feel disrespected when we made the decision that you were the last It's All About You interview, Bill, of course, being the first. But those interviews are going to go back up. And I want you to know, brother, that I love you and that I respect you and that I hope we stay in communications and that you come visit us on our new channel. Because I told you how I feel about you, and I know it was probably a surprise after having just finishing an interview with you. It wasn't meant to be, and it really wasn't a matter of disrespect. So please accept my apologies for that, and stay connected to us. We care about you.
So here Brian Eagle says about his mom. Mom is in constant pain naturally. She was hit by a Yukon while in a white crossing signal in Oregon. Now has home care, so I'm able to come back home.
Good. Well, Brian, visit us on the new channel. I know you got a little bit of woo in YouTube, brother. So I think you'll find it. And if you want to start moderating on that channel, just let us know. So I still don't see Denise Bigley's question here. So Denise, I don't know, maybe she got mad and left. I hope she didn't. Denise, if you're still in the room, please ask that question.
Popped again. Okay. Marty Bird, any last advice on where the chest might be located? Final thoughts on the final song? If we had any idea, we would probably still be in it.
I can assure you that if you've watched any of our videos, you know right now as much as we know. That's it. We don't have a final solve. We have this in-between place where A, we believe there is a treasure, and B, nothing we've done tells us we're going to find it. So we don't have a final solve. Our final solve is now I'm using the word solve. Our final solution is the Rio de los Pinos. If you want to go explore the Rio de los Pinos based on all the videos that we've produced over the last summer, that's all we can tell you at this point.
K-Pro says, who was the last searcher to see the command center? Is she your favorite searcher? It's me. I'm right here.
That's right. Yeah. So prior to Shelley sitting down today, K-Pro, you were the last searcher, and we took a real cute picture of last night when she was here, and we had some things to talk about as well. Like a father and a daughter mostly, and we had dinner with K-Pro and Cynthia on Monday, and honestly, they are two of the giggliest people in the search. I swear to God. I don't
think Cynthia's giggly.
No.
No, she's sometimes inappropriate.
She's fun. So
she makes other people giggle.
Yeah. Cynthia is just fun. I can't even tell you all the things she said that night that would just make me crazy laugh, and K-Pro is fun, and after a margarita or two, she gets giggly. So it was a great night for us, and we look forward to many more of those. And that's the other thing too. If you happen to find yourself in New Mexico, and we think of you on this list as one of our friends, let us know. Go to the new channel. You have our channel name. You have our email address. Let us know that you're going to be in town, and we will be happy to sit down and have lunch or coffee or whatever. And if you want to talk that treasure on, we'll let you talk about it, and we'll listen gracefully, because we'll be at the point where we got so many other things on our mind, we probably won't have anything to contribute that we haven't already made a video about. But we love you all, and we want to see you. We don't want to find out that you came through Albuquerque and you didn't stop to say hi. We want it,
That sounds ominous.
That really does, because we'll hunt you down.
No.
Oh.
But we would feel sad. Like, why didn't they feel like they could call us?
Yeah, you should feel like you could. If you're coming through Albuquerque, let's get together for lunch. Are we going to do this whole bottle of wine?
It's champagne. It'll go flat.
Okay, all right. That's a good excuse. Don't want your champagne to go flat.
JT says, thanks for everything you guys have done for the community. Your knowledge, consistency, and dedication will be missed. Be well.
Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. We look forward to seeing you on our new channel, ladyandoracle.tv, ladyandoracle@gmail.com. So you know where to reach us.
Hot Rod Mav wants to know if the eBay auction will contain that treasure chest back there. I like it for our car.
No, we actually we ordered that. It came to us from China.
I'm going to take it home. I'm going to smudge it.
So can I tell? K-Pro was over last night. I have to show you something she brought for us.
Okay, and while you're doing that,
the chest. Wait. The chest.
Talk and walk at the same time.
Okay, the chest we ordered from China because we wanted to do.
Apparently, you can talk and walk at the same time.
I can. We wanted to test our drone with infrared.
But he knew that, but he didn't know if we were going to get rid of it.
No, Shelley wants to use it for our card decks because we do still have physical decks. So K-Pro was over last night, and she brought us a gift because she knows we're
big drinkers.
And this is it's wine. It says it's wine if you read Chinese, Mandarin Chinese. It's called 1573, and the reason it's called 1573 is that it is made from by a winery that started in 1753, which was also coincidentally the beginning of the Ming Dynasty, and they're still around. And when K-Pro was in China, she was, I don't know. I think she said this was given to her as a gift by someone. She was there. I don't know how much I can tell you. She was there on business, and they were visiting with various public figures, public figures. And one of the public figures presented this to K-Pro, and she brought it last time. She actually did use the phrase, "I'm going to re-gift this to you. And we're very proud that she gifted to us. Have no idea what it talks about, but shall we open it on our first live show?
I know, you said it was pretty strong stuff.
Well,
It was
yeah,
made in 1572.
No. it's been
fermenting
since no, it hasn't been. So we may open this because Capro gave it to us. We may open it on. We will open it.
We're gonna drink on our new show.
We still have Thursdays.
Thursday for what?
We're going to do a show on Thursdays.
For who?
For Lady and the Oracle.
And
Why can't we? Why not?
Because that would block your intuition.
Oh no, I get far bored. I get totally intrusive after I have about 3 margaritas.
Intuitive.
All right. Well, we'll have to think of some place to open this so we can share it with everybody.
Okay.
So 1573. Thank you, K-Pro. You're
Thank
beautiful,
you.
and we love you.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. Thank you for that gift, for all the way from China, no less, all the way from the Ming Dynasty.
All righty.
Okay.
Lori James, thanks for the memories. Best to you in the future. Lori, maybe we'll see you sometime. We do love Salida.
Yeah, we want to go back to Salida.
Yeah. Thanks for all the great shows, says John Wood, and all the work you put in covering the live events. Thank you.
Did you read this already from Sean Martinez?
No. A Gypsy's Kiss from Sean Martinez. I'm totally willing to accept any information, documentation, or material in regards to the hunt you think I would personally benefit from, sir. Thank you. Ha ha. Ha ha, that's right, Sean, because we've told you everything we know.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, that's right.
There's nothing that we have that we haven't shared with everybody.
That we haven't shared with, and you to some extent, because you and I have spent so much time on the phone, so
yeah,
you got it. But out on eBay, it's all that stuff.
23 Monarcha, and it's not in script speak. It's Toby and Shelley. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. 23 Monarcha? Damn.
It's not in script speak.
Thank you, 23 Monarcha. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that.
Douglas says, good luck and thanks for leaving the field clear for a 74-year-old veteran.
What's that? Good luck and the new venture at 69. The yin and yang symbol.
The yin and yang.
So if you've seen the homepage for our new channel, it has some new graphics associated with it. Our new graphics, new business cards, new video intro logo, those kinds of things. So that's what he's referring to.
Okay, here we are. And
Brian Eagle, ask the cards.
What about a Halloween show? I have to go to the dentist on Halloween.
Halloween, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Hot Rod Map. No, Hot Rod, as Shelley said, we're going to keep it for our card decks. So
I noticed the Thrill of the Chase map is not in back. And is it safe for me to assume you won't have time to read that Pilgrim book? I didn't quite hear your answer, Toby.
Yes. We will not have time to read the Pilgrim book, World Famous Jamie.
Studying our cards.
And the map is, the reason it's off the wall is because I've rolled it up and put it back in its tube, along with the certificate of authenticity, and it's going to go in the eBay auction. And you know what? I don't want everybody to think this is just another Toby Eunice money-making opportunity. I wasn't even going to mention it and just do it silently and let people find out. Now, I will tell you my eBay, you can't miss my eBay name because it's T. Eunice. But it's not a money-making venture. I'm going to put it up as an auction. Whatever it sells for, it sells for. And I just have to put things behind me. It's the only way I can do it. So, but you will get 2 copies of The Thrill of the Chase. One of them is blank, new, signed, and the other is my book with all my notes. And actually, I should probably give that to Jason. Okay, so I will give you one of the books. I should give the other book to Jason.
You give him one of the books.
Yeah, it's my son.
Oh, yeah, I meant, well, you said it twice. But anyway, Julie Smith, I don't know if that particular Wisdom of Avalon has an app, but just check it out online. Just type it into your app store.
I think it did. Isn't that the one that you recommended? Is that a
I
tarot
don't know,
or
there's
oracle?
so many online.
Yeah,
so check
just
it
go to
out.
the App Store and put it in, and you'll be surprised at the number of decks that have apps associated with them.
Marty Bird says, Jason, were you offered AGK? And Sledneck says, Pootie on the Hunt. I would watch that. I don't think Jason has time for that. He's very busy with
If
his
Jason wants
tinsmithing.
AGK, he can have AGK.
Yeah.
He can inherit AGK.
Absolutely.
The URLs. If Jason, if you want it to continue doing something with it, this is a public offer to you. I mean, public in the sense that I'm saying it in front of everybody. Jason, it's yours if you want it.
Steve says, are you going to give the It's All About You forms to anyone to take over?
It's all about
Those,
you.
we kind of promised it was private information, so
Yeah.
no.
Oh, those. You mean the blank form, Steve? Is that what you're talking about? If you're talking about the blank form, I could share that with everybody.
It means the filled out ones.
Oh, no, I can't do that. It says in the form that the information would only be used for that purpose.
John Pallotta, first time in your chat room, long time listener. You guys got me into the chase. I will miss your format and weekly updates. That, for me, kept me into the process. Thanks for it all.
Well, you're welcome, John. Go see us on a new channel if you're into the woo-woo.
Yeah. And Jason answers no, in part because we did want to leave videos up as there is so much useful information in them as they stand.
Jason, you're right in that. But like I said, if you have any interest in continuing this channel as a Fenn Searcher channel, you're welcome to it, son. You can have it. And maybe you could partner with somebody else to kind of do it. So you're welcome to.
Absolutely. I don't think he's got the kind of time that we do, so I don't think it would be a thing that he could
he's
do.
one of the advantages to doing a channel that has as much content on a weekly basis as we had was the fact that we had the time. We're effectively retired. Jason's got a family and a business that he has to run, so he's got the same problem that a lot of the other Fenn tubers have. So
Yeah. So World Famous Gamer says, what about the little girl in India? You said you talked to her dad, right? How long has she been working on that poem? Any idea?
So, no, that was all a fixed period, closed period. I never spoke with her. I spoke only with her father. And it was a double blind. So she didn't know who she was talking to. And I didn't know I did know who I was talking to, but I didn't ask questions. So the only time she's ever done anything like that was that 2 to 3 week period that we were working on it. So there is no, constant communications with the little girl in India.
Robert Walker says, thank you both for all the wisdom and information you've shared. Thank you also for creating a corner of the interwebs full of great people. Well, we can only be responsible for ourselves. Everybody else who gathered here on their own, we appreciate as well.
Oh, I didn't see R.F. Hecky in the room.
Yeah. She had to run, so maybe she isn't here anymore.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, but she wanted to stop by and say hi and appreciate us. Steve Gehagen says, no worries, Toby. I love both of you. It's an honor to be the last It's All About You interview. Always your friend.
Thank you, Steve. That's how we feel about you.
EC does it good. Fix the lampshade while you're up.
It is annoying,
Keeping
isn't
it real. EC does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kelsey Myers. Lol, of course, it's from China. Cheryl, also a longtime watcher, first time in chat. Thanks for the memories. So glad the videos will live on. Best wishes in your future endeavors. Very nice. Can we see a close-up of the brass chest?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Julie.
If you guys knew how much trouble I had to go through.
Wondering if Force Finn has sent you any well wishes, says Kabucha. Well, he didn't say don't let the door hit you on the way out anyway.
So
you want to channel your mom a little for that one?
Yeah. Rumor has it that apparently when Fenn was told that we were leaving the search, his response was,
Woohoo!
It was the equivalent of woohoo, but it was, yeah. I think he's probably okay with it. So this is our brass chest that we ordered from China.
It's got dragons on it.
It's got dragons all around. It's a very elegantly designed chest. It is antique and heavy. And we used it, like I said, for our drone research. And what we've been using it for since
It's
is...
just some pieces of nature that we found in our search location.
Let's see if I can hold
We were
it up.
hoping that it would integrate with the chest and lead us to the
Yeah.
other chest, but
So,
didn't happen.
so we're going to take this stuff out and that coin that you see in there. And we'll put the coin in with the eBay auction that's got all my books and stuff like that. And Jason, the other thing that you need to let me know is if you want any of the copies of the Thrill of the Chase book. I have the one with my notes, and I also have the blank one.
Or
So you
Too Far to Walk, or
right, you have dibs on all of that stuff. Right of first
Once Upon a
refusal.
While, or any of it.
So you guys, I'm going to be tripping over. Okay.
52% alcohol. Be careful.
Yeah, exactly.
104 proof wine. Wow.
Yeah, that was our kind of thing. Like, how do you get 52% and call it a wine?
Right?
Here's my little Moscato. Here is
Like
7%.
Oh, yeah, 7's like pretty average. So Sean Martinez, Toby just got the chest on eBay, right?
Yes, yeah,
He wanted to know where he got it.
yeah. I just ordered on eBay. I looked. It took me a while to find it because I was looking for bronze chests, and there were bronze chests on there, but they were several hundred to thousands of dollars, and I really didn't want to spend something that I was simply using in a drone test, an infrared test. So we went with the brass, and it worked just as well. It gave us the information we needed.
Kelsey Myers, before you sign off, can you say why it's called Gypsy's Kiss?
Oh, Jesus.
Because Toby was kissed by a gypsy.
So Kelsey, in our, it's a long story.
Friday Fandango a couple of weeks ago, he told the whole story.
Yeah, after we put
But it's
the Friday
gone
Fandango.
now, but it'll be back up.
Yeah, when we put the last Friday Fandango up, I told the whole story of the origin story of a gypsy's kiss. But the bottom line, when I was around 15 in New Orleans, I met a woman who took me to a gypsy to have a reading done, and at the end of the reading, she kissed me. And I kind of was taken aback, and I asked my friend, what did that mean? And she said, it's very good fortune, and you'll have an interesting life. And, well, I had an interesting life. Then it transitioned to, I started naming my sailboats on the East Coast, A Gypsy's Kiss. And so I started blogging about our travels. And the blog was called The Gypsy's Kiss. So when
It
Shelley...
may still be revived. You never know.
So yeah, who knows what the next iteration of... I don't know what the next iteration of A Gypsy's Kiss is going to be yet. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Long way to Tipperary. Looking forward to following you on your new channel.
Thank you. We look forward to you joining.
Yes, in case you have more than one. You should put the eBay link in the description.
Okay, when it goes up, it's going to... Look, it'll take me a week to get interested in putting all this stuff together and putting it on eBay with descriptions.
Eric had to get back to work. Charles Chapman.
Ooh, so pretty. Yeah, it is a beautiful box, and it's heavy. I mean, it's really very heavy. It's amazingly heavy.
World famous gamer. So the little girl in India did give us the coordinates to the first two clues. Am I right?
She did indeed. And when you see the video, as soon as the video is back up, you can go and see the precise location to where the little girl in India believes that the warm water salt.
Ron Leake just got here. What's going on? Did they find the treasure?
Ron, no, we did not find the treasure.
Full press. Nice stash box.
Stash box.
K-Pro says, Toby keeps saying Jason, but he means Christy. Honest mistake by Toby. Christy, you have a book. And you have a book full of your own notes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just as good. Probably better.
Better, yeah.
Strange Ben would be happier leaving. You've publicized the thrill of the chase more than almost anyone.
He probably wasn't what I could call our biggest fan. So, but that's okay. We had, what was important is we had a good time. Let's see.
And Caper had to go. So that's okay. I think we're winding down here. Oh, Kevin's here. Hi, honey.
Where is he?
Right there.
Hey, Kev. So your
He sends kisses.
Yeah. Are those for me or you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I like the idea about taking the drone and going shooting some fall foliage. We should do that. We should make it a day and find a place and go do that. You're my favorite co-pilot.
That's because he will spend an hour spinning around in a circle for you to get the stupid thing to turn on right.
Oh, that was a great story. That's a long story. We're gonna have to tell that sometime.
Not that long. I just told the whole thing.
Okay, yeah. So whenever you no, I'm not gonna do it. If I start now, I won't finish it.
We are at the end of our chat.
All right. So
if you have any questions that are burning in your mind, now's the time to ask them, because this is the last time we're going to talk about this stuff.
Right. This is it. You will not hear, Shelley, you will not see us on A Gypsy's Kiss again, except for the videos that we're republicizing.
Are we double streaming to everybody?
So we were thinking about that. We were thinking about multi-streaming our new channel.
At least to begin with.
The Lady and Oracle. We'll probably multi-stream it to A Gypsy's Kiss and the softer side, just to let people know what we're doing. So you may see us on A Gypsy's Kiss, but you will see us under the Lady and the Oracle brand. But as far as the treasure hunt is concerned, what?
You showed up on my 23andMe as my cousin.
What?
With a name like Tasha Ray, I'm not surprised.
Tasha, on what side was it? That's really interesting. I'll look for you on. That's what I do. Is I have 23andMe as well. I'll look you up. Okay, so anybody else that is related to me by 23andMe genetically, please let me know, and I'll send you a hi on 23andMe. But we wanted you to know: A, we love you. B, we're changing jobs. We're not leaving our friends. We hope that you see us as our friends because we see you as our friends. And we look forward to seeing you on our new channel and kind of our new operation. And whether you like the woo-woo or not, just come by and say hi. We would love to see you there. And as we build out that channel, I mean, we're not going to have 1,000 subscribers. We're not going to be monetized. We've got to build it out like everything else, and we want to put our effort into that. So we will be. This is the last time you will see us on A Gypsy's Kiss in the A Gypsy's Kiss brand, and this is the last time we'll be answering questions about the treasure. Although you can always ask us questions about us if you want them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She lives in Las Vegas, so we could go visit John Bobbitt. We could go visit Calazar's, Mike, and we could go visit my cousin.
Your cousin?
I wonder if my cousin has a place to stay for us.
Well, John Bobbitt said he had a place.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
There you go. You can see everybody from there. Bye and luck from Dan 821.
Thank you, Dan 821. We appreciate it, and we want you guys to know that we wish you the best of luck in your search. We want you to know that we do believe the treasure is out there, that he did hide a treasure, and that he wrote a book and wrote a poem that tells you where it is. We just don't know. And we want to put that time and money into something else. And we want to do it together. I think what's important is that we get whatever we do it together. And that's the treasure that each of us has discovered. So we hope you understand that. And we look forward to seeing you on the new channel.
Mm-hmm. And we appreciate all your support. Many of you have been with us for even more than a year. Several of you were moderators in our chat room, were with us quite a lot. And we appreciate all the time you've spent with us. And that's why we feel like you're friends. Because of all that time we've spent together, just having great discussions. And we hope that that can continue on our new channel. And anything else? So we know you have a choice when you pick out what to watch on YouTube, and we are very glad that you chose to be with us today. Gypsy's Kiss, the vlog. I'm Shelley Carney.
And I'm Toby Eunice. Goodbye.